damn whoever did this to me.
Hey, look, just take it easy, man.
Well, someone rips away my life and you're asking me to take it easy? It's not gonna happen, Chad. Not until I track down the person who sent the email to the tabloid exposing my paternity. And once I do, I'm gonna make them pay.
Look, Ethan, we need to talk about something, dude.
No, there isn't anything else to talk about. No, my sole focus is finding the person who betrayed me and making them pay and pay dearly.
All right, look, man, look. I can understand why this would be eating you up inside, okay? I really do, all right? Because I got problems too, man, okay? I got my own demons taking bites out of me. All right, I'm trying to figure out who my parents are, you know? Trying to figure out what kind of relationship I got with Whitney. Trying to figure out how to get back into music. You know, just trying to make my way in this world, okay? But you can't let it drive you crazy, all right? You gotta have perspective, man. You see what I'm saying?
Someone betrayed me, Chad. They might as well have stabbed me in the back.
Okay, I get the way you feel, man. And hey, look, I'm here for you. To help you in any way I can, all right? But you got this hate thing going on, man. You know, hating anyone who knew you weren't a crane and didn't tell you.
You keep bringing that up, Chad. Why? You know, do you know something? Do you know someone who knew that I was Sam Bennett's son and kept it from me?
Teresa, Ethan loves you with all his heart. And as long as you two are honest with each other, then that love is only gonna grow. Look, all I know is that if a friend asks me to be straight up with him, then that's what I'm gonna do.
At least wait until I am sure of how Ethan will react. I can't risk losing him, Chad.
Well, there is one way to keep me from telling Ethan. You tell him first. Yeah. Yeah, I know someone. Someone very close to you.
You know, it's obvious that this is driving you crazy.
I'm handling it.
The only thing you're doing is making it worse on yourself.
It's gonna be all right, Whitney. You will see.
The only way it's going to be all right is if you tell Ethan the truth. Tell him that you knew he wasn't a crane. He'll understand. Will he? Look, you can't go into marriage carrying a huge secret like this, Teresa. It's sure to ruin your relationship. Just tell him the truth, okay? Tell him before somebody else does.
Unbelievable.
Did you say something, Kay?
Yeah. You know, what's up with my mom laying all this work on me today?
Careful you don't break a nail in these boxes.
Don't worry. I won't. So I wonder when Charity's planning on checking in for work. Or does she think she can just snuggle on Tabitha's couch all day with Miguel?
Are you kidding? That girl woke up at the crack of dawn to clean the bed and breakfast. Then she went into the kitchen and cooked for an hour. Then she helped serve the guests and she got her hair cut.
Oh, like I haven't done all that before.
When? When have you ever worked?
Well, I was going to this morning. But my bed was really cozy. And I was having the sweetest dream about Miguel.
If you need anything, just knock on the door, okay?
Miguel, there is something I need. Something I need right now. And it's something only you can give me.
What is it? What do you need?
So sweet.
I'm really tired of hearing about that dream. Isn't there anything else you could talk about?
No, there isn't. Miguel is my whole life.
He's a dream, Kay. And that's all he'll ever be is a dream.
No. Somehow, some way, I'm gonna make Miguel my own.
Charity and Miguel are in love. And from what I've seen, it's the real thing. You don't stand a chance.
No? Mm-mm. Well, I'll show you, Miss Know-It-All.
How? How are you going to show me?
I have a plan.
What plan?
You'll see. By the end of the summer, I'm going to be wearing Miguel's ring on my finger.
I could stay like this forever.
I'm thinking more long term. I'm thinking we don't have to move until dinner time, and even then we can order in.
Pizza?
Chinese?
Chinese?
Pizza.
This is hard for Timmy to watch.
We have more to concern ourselves with than you pining away for your beloved Charity. I'm still worried about what those two were talking about earlier.
About Cherry's fabulous new look?
No, about getting married. Imagine, they haven't even graduated from high school yet.
Maybe they were just kidding about that.
They certainly sounded serious. Deadly serious.
Timmy doesn't want to hear that, Tabby. If they get married, Timmy's chance with Cherry is doomed.
As if you have a chance now. But as usual, you've completely missed the point. What you should be doing is thinking about what will happen if Charity and Miguel get married. They'll make love, right?
Oh, don't say that, Tabby.
They will make love. And when that happens, Charity will come into her full powers. And the moment she does, you and I will be destroyed. So put your thinking cap on, boy, and help me find a way to stop those two brats even thinking about wedlock. Otherwise, we will be doomed.
It's a good thing that Julian and Rebecca left. I was about this close to bouncing them out of here.
I don't know why you're getting so upset.
You don't? After the way your family's treated you your whole life, then Julian walks in here talking about how he and Alice are going to throw you this engagement party? And you talk about hypocrisy. If that's not it, I don't know what is.
That party wasn't just for me. It was for you, too. It was to celebrate our engagement.
And like you'd actually believe that they'd have a change of heart and were afraid of losing you because Ethan's not a crane anymore.
You really don't think that there's any chance that they're being sincere about
No,
this?
I don't trust either of them. And I don't think you should either. Right? So there's no way that either of us are going to any party they throw. That's it.
But surely, Father, there's another way.
This isn't open to debate, Julian.
But to kill Sheridan?
Rebecca said there was no possible way Luis would come to a party we were throwing.
No, he'd never show up.
And if they don't come to the engagement party, there's no way we can put our plan into effect. To have Sheridan walk in and see who she thinks is Luis making love to another woman. Without that, we have nothing.
Yes, I suppose.
You suppose? The whole thing is dead in the water. We'll be unable to split them up. So the only thing for it is to kill Sheridan now, before any more damage can be done to the family. I want her dead, Julian. Take care of it.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
You are worrying about nothing.
Tell him, Teresa.
Ethan is not going to find out my secret. Now, Mrs. Crane has a bunch of catalogs up in her room. I'm gonna go upstairs and take a look at them.
You are making a huge mistake.
What, reading catalogs? Whitney, how else am I going to plan my wedding?
You know exactly what I mean.
I'm gonna take this wedding dress upstairs and wait for Abigail to come and take it back to the shop. I'm gonna get my computer.
Have you finished trying to change the subject yet?
Whitney, I know what you think. And everything is gonna be fine. I mean, who else would tell Ethan my secret?
So who is it, Chad? Who close to me knew I wasn't a Crane and didn't tell me? But who is it? I want to know.
But, Father...
No buts, Julian. Just do it. You and Rebecca are to kill Sheridan. If you don't, if you fail, I shall have the two of you killed.
So you're not even gonna consider it?
There's nothing to consider.
I just don't think that we should be hasty in giving them a flat-out no.
Hasty?
We could think about it for a while.
What's to think about? After the way your family's treated you?
I know.
Do you want me to go down the list of the rotten things that they have done to you?
No.
This is a long list.
I know what they've done. I lived it.
Sheridan, come on. Have you ever felt loved by your family? Was there ever even one time when they reached out to you?
What if they've changed?
They haven't.
What if this is the start? What if losing Ethan has made Julian and Alistair change?
I'm sorry, I just can't believe that. Alistair Crane, a different man.
Well, maybe not completely, but maybe this whole situation with Ethan has made him want to keep his own children close to him.
Sheridan, listen. Right. When your father thought you were dead, did he even come to your own funeral?
No, but maybe what Rebecca said earlier was true. Maybe my father knew I was alive.
Come on, Sheridan, you're grasping at straws
But he
here.
has a lot of connections.
What? Gravediggers Union?
Seriously, Luis. I mean, he knows about things way before anybody else does.
Well, that's what he wants you to think.
One thing I learned about my father is to never underestimate him. Alistair Crane is one of the most powerful men in the world.
Well, I don't care who he is or what he does. We're not going to that party. Now, I love you, and part of loving you means protecting you.
I know.
And I know that you want to believe that them throwing this party for us is a good and loving thing. I understand that. But I've got to go with my gut here. My instinct tells me that something is off. So we're not going to that party. There's no way in hell.
I was thinking we could get married in the bay, on that island I told you about.
Yeah, where you want to build your house.
Our house.
Never heard such tripe in my life. We've got to stop this, Timmy. We've got to take action. Talk these kids out of getting married. No. You two have got such happy expressions on your faces. What are you watching? One of those silly reality shows?
It's just a Red Sox game.
Actually, we were watching with the sound off because we wanted to talk.
Talk about what?
Plans.
About a wedding.
Oh, my. Are you two really thinking about getting married?
No, we're not thinking about it. We're gonna do it.
Oh, well, isn't that sweet? Yes, I can see the two of you walking down the aisle together someday.
Not someday. Now.
Isn't that terribly soon? I mean, you're both very young.
My sister's only a year older than I am, and she's getting married this summer.
You don't know the half of it.
What was that?
I'm just concerned for the two of you. I mean, marriage is such a very big step, and when you enter into it when you're just teenagers...
Well, Tabitha, we're in love. And we've been in love since the moment that we met.
And we're gonna stay in love. Forever.
So, why wait?
Well, yes, but such horrible things can happen in a relationship when you aren't ready.
Tabitha, you're not listening. We are ready. I mean, I think it would be perfect for us to get married this summer.
Things aren't going well, Timmy. They're not going well at all.
Okay. What do you need me to do next?
You know, Sam, I've been thinking we really shouldn't discuss our problems in front of the kids.
I agree. But we're going to have to sit down with them at some point and explain what's going on. I mean, they know Ethan's my son now.
Yeah, you're right. I guess we'll sit down as a family and discuss it. I don't want them to see us arguing.
Well, neither do I. Kids have enough to deal with, and I've given them even more to worry about.
There. All done. Wow, that was fast.
How would you know? You've been half asleep.
Simone, that is not fair. I do plenty of things around here.
Yeah, your hair, your makeup, your nails.
Anyway, now that you're finished, do you want to hear my plan about getting Miguel this summer?
I live to hear your plans, Kay.
Just listen. I've got it all worked out. You know, me staying at Miguel's while Charity has to stay at Tabitha's really gives me the home court advantage, you know?
No, I don't know, but I'm sure you're going to explain it to me.
Time. I get to spend more time with Miguel than Charity will. And I plan to make every moment count.
What exactly are you going to do?
Anything I have to. Miguel told me he loved me, Simone. And he said that if Charity had never come to town, that he and I would be together. Well, now we will be.
How? How?
By making sure that Cousin Charity is out of the picture and stays out. And then I will use the hot, steamy summer nights to seduce Miguel.
Now, where have I heard that before? Last fall. You're gonna try to seduce Miguel by getting all wet on the slip and slide. But instead, you slid right into your father's garden and got all covered up in mud.
Well, this time nothing's gonna go wrong. This time I'll seduce Miguel right into my bed.
And then what, Kay? What are you gonna do after you seduce Miguel?
Keep him. What else?
Easier said.
No, Miguel will not leave me. Not after he finds out I'm pregnant with his baby.
I don't know how I can make myself any clearer. I want you and Rebecca to kill Sheridan.
Father, I haven't had time to devise a suitable plan of action.
Are you dense? Just do as you're told.
Perhaps we're being a bit hasty here, letting our emotions take over.
Don't even think about backing out.
No, I'm not. All I'm saying is that perhaps we should take another shot at inviting them to the party.
Julian!
Or find another way to split them up. We have many avenues open to us. I mean, we should explore them. I mean, killing Sheridan should be the last resort.
The absolute last.
Father, you're not saying anything?
I'm considering what you said. And it's just possible that my idiot son is finally right about something. We'll wait. For now.
Oh, splendid. Thank you.
Do whatever you have to. But if you can't make this party happen, Sheridan will die. By your hand. So you better come up with a suitable plan of action. If you don't, you and Rebecca will never see your wedding day.
I know you're trying to protect me from Alistair, but he is my father.
And he's ruthless. And he always was, and he always will be.
Look, I know you might not understand this because you come from such a loving home. But after my mother died, all I wanted was for my father to hold me and to tell me that it was going to be all right. But he never did. Alistair never held me. I can't remember him giving me one hug or kiss. That's all I wanted. I so badly wanted him to be close to me. And he was never there.
Just off making more billions.
Business was all he thought about. All he cared about.
Yeah, well, that hasn't changed, Sheridan. Don't let this party deal fool you, all right?
Look, I'm not going to be silly about it. But I do think that there's a chance he's changed. No, really. I think he wants to take part in my life. He wants to be part of my happiness with you.
Oh, Sheridan.
You've always had love. So you don't understand.
Sheridan, I do understand. My father disappeared when I was very young.
Oh, Luis.
As much as we had love in our house, well, there was something missing.
I'm sorry. I know that you blame Julian and Alistair for your father's disappearance.
That's right, and one day I'm gonna prove it. This isn't about me or my family, this is about you. And as much as I distrust your brother and father, I do understand how you feel.
What are you saying?
If it means that much to you to have them throw this engagement party, then it's all right with me.
Thank you.
Who knew and didn't tell me, Chad? Tell me. What?
Hey, look, man. Your mom knew that you weren't a Crane and didn't tell you.
My mother?
You keep saying that somebody knowing and not telling you must have meant that they were careless, right? And that's how the tabloid got a hold of the information.
Yeah.
But there's no way in the world that your mom could have been careless about that. Or Pilar. I mean, hey, she knew. She didn't tell you. And you told me she was like your second mother, right?
Yeah, she is.
So, you gonna blame her?
Okay, so maybe I had a little misdirected anger inside me right now.
Hey, look, I don't know about that. But, man, I just don't want to see you end a relationship with somebody that you love just because you gotta find somebody to blame. All right, maybe the tabloid finding out was the fault of nobody that you know. Maybe it just happened.
You're right. I mean, I can't hate everyone who knew I wasn't a Crane and didn't tell me. Like my mother and Pilar.
Hey, anyone who knew was probably just trying to protect you, man.
I can believe that. You know, there's just one thing.
What?
Well, I can't believe the tabloid getting the information emailed to them was simply an accident. You know, someone made that happen, and the person who did that did it maliciously. You know, my anger may have been misdirected earlier. You know, but now I am totally focused on finding the person who sent that email to the tabloid. Once I find the name of that person, they're gonna wish they'd never been born.
What are you saying, Kay? You're gonna get pregnant?
Yeah.
For real?
Would I lie about something like that?
You have before, but you're serious, aren't you? I can tell by the look in your eyes.
Simone, I'm totally serious. I'm going to get Miguel to get me pregnant.
No. Okay, you can't do this. No.
Why not?
It's wrong.
So what? As long as it works. And I know it will. Miguel won't leave me if he knows I'm pregnant with his child.
That is so underhanded.
Women have been doing it for thousands of years, Simone. I mean, what better way to tie a man to you than to get pregnant?
Pregnant?
What are you talking about, Kay?
I'm saying is that a marriage, a wedding, takes an enormous amount of planning and preparation.
Well, we know that.
And that's what we were talking about.
And we're working it all out.
And a tremendous expense.
But double weddings are cheaper.
Right, and we can have the wedding with Ethan and Teresa, and that will save a lot.
Well, where would you live?
Well, we both have scholarships to college, and they have married dorms there, so we can stay there.
All right. So, you both go off to college. What will happen if you both get attracted to someone else?
No way.
Never gonna happen.
Well, I'm only pointing out possible pitfalls.
You know what? The more I think about this, the more I realize that this is the right thing for us to do. Like, I say we go over to Mrs. Bennett's shop and tell your aunt and uncle right now. Come on.
Okay. But, wait a minute, you,
So what now, Princess?
Oh, I'm not sure, Timmy, but if Charity and Miguel go off and get married, it'll be the end for us. We'll be goners.
Oh, what do we got here?
Pages and pages of wedding things.
Well, is the groom allowed to look?
Yeah, sure. Slide on in here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know what you can look at. Gifts for your best man, which means you can't look, Chad. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay. You and Ethan were gone so long. Where did you go?
I know where. I found him in his old room. You know, they're totally redecorating it. It's like he never lived there.
Oh, Ethan.
Me and him actually had a really good talk. And I told him that, you know, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I'm gonna anyway.
It's nothing bad, is it?
No, it's good. I got Ethan to realize that he doesn't have to hate everybody who knew he was a Bennett didn't tell him. Like your mom, like his mom.
Oh, that's right. I mean, they knew and they didn't tell him.
And he still loves him.
Chad, this is so wonderful. Thank you. And once Ethan finds out who sent the email to the tabloid and realizes it wasn't me, I can tell him I knew and that he won't be mad at me.
I still think that you should tell Ethan now. There's no reason to wait.
No, Whitney's right, Teresa. I mean, the sooner you get this out in the open, the better.
The time isn't right. When we find out who sent the email to the tabloid, that will be the perfect time.
What are they saying? I can't make it out.
They're coming out. Come on.
You know, we must take the yacht down to Bermuda this year.
Oh, that would be heaven.
Yes, I understand the prince may spend a fortnight there. They've scheduled some polo matches.
Oh, I adore polo.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Aha! Here's our happy couple.
I'm glad you're still here. There's something we want to tell you. Luis and I have reconsidered your offer.
The party?
We would love for you to throw us one.
Splendid!
Luis, I cannot wait to throw your party.
Oh, to see my darling sister engaged.
I'm so happy.
Oh, bless you, dear. You're such a lucky man.
I know.
I'm the lucky one.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Well, have you set the date? Yes. We're going to have a double wedding with Ethan and Teresa. Oh, my. Well, that is going to be one hell of a day.
Here's a possible.
Yeah, I do like that neckline. It's really nice.
And what about the length?
You know, I'm not so sure. Let's look at another one. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Here's between a probable and a definite.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Ethan, come look.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice.
I can get the gifts for the groom's side back.
Okay.
Oh, what's up?
Well, something you were saying earlier.
About what?
When you were talking about the things that you would have to do to help Ethan.
Yeah?
Well, it seemed like you might do something, you know, illegal. I just don't think you should be taking any chances, you know?
Me? Take chances? I can imagine why you think of that. Come on, don't worry about it, all right? I just don't want to let my friends down, that's all.
What did you just say?
Are you trying to get pregnant?
Answer your father, Kay.
Are you trying to get pregnant?
Where did you come up with that?
We just heard you say it.
No.
I want the truth, Kay.
Now.
Okay. I'll tell you the truth.
You will?
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything before because I didn't want to upset you, Daddy, but we were talking about how Ivy Crane got pregnant with Ethan.
Okay, listen, we're gonna sit down and talk about this, but now is not the time.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up, but you just overheard us talking,
okay.
and it was...
It's all right, sweetheart. We understand.
And it's just that none of us have really sat down and talked about the fact that Jessica, Noah, and I have a half-brother, and it's kind of like this big elephant that's just sitting in the corner, and...
Yeah, sweetheart, you're absolutely right, and we're all going to sit down as a family
Yes,
and
of course, we
talk
will,
about it.
but now's not the time.
Okay. Whenever.
Hey, you know there's a lot of really cute stuff in the storeroom that hasn't been unpacked yet. Do you guys maybe want to do that for me?
Sure, Mrs. Bennett. Let's go, Kay.
Daddy, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to upset
Oh, hey, listen.
you guys.
It's okay.
Okay.
I can't believe you just said that to your parents.
Why not?
It was evil, Kay. You hurt them just to get yourself out of trouble.
Trouble? Simone, if they'd heard everything I was saying, I would have been in a whole lot more than just trouble.
You really don't have a soul. Don't you realize that your parents' marriage is on the verge of breaking up?
They'll pull it together, Simone.
I guess we better make a date. Sit down and talk with the kids.
After you've resolved your situation with Ivy. And you have to do that as soon as possible.
Grace, look, I don't need to meet with Ivy to... There.
Is this a bad time?
No. What's on your mind?
Well, Charity and I have been talking, and, we've decided to get married this summer.
Hail to the victors. That would be us, Rebecca.
As if I wouldn't know. I've been tasting victory ever since we've been together, my pet.
Sweet, isn't it?
Thank heavens it's not fattening.
Yes, well, to Sheridan and Louise.
Yes, for giving us the key to the kingdom by accepting this party.
To breaking up the perfect relationship. Louise and Sheridan will never know what hit them.
Oh, well, thank goodness they changed their mind about the party. Or else we'd have to be trying to figure out some way to kill Sheridan.
Father would have our scalps if we didn't, but I don't want to talk about that now. That's no longer an option. We won. The party's on full blast.
I can't wait.
Oh.
What?
I'm just conjuring up the look on Sheridan's face when she walks in and finds Louise with another woman. You? What are you doing here?
So what else do we have to shop for online?
Nothing. I mean, you got the gifts for your best man and the ushers.
What about your wedding gown? I am allowed to say that word, aren't I?
And I'm allowed to tell you that it will be incredibly beautiful. Perfect.
Just like you, and just like our relationship.
Well, Teresa's certainly biding her time.
Yeah, she sure is.
Well, the only person who's gonna have to worry about Ethan is whoever sent that email. There's gonna be trouble for whoever it is.
Yeah, well, I still have a bad feeling. I won't believe that everything's going to be fine with the two of them until they're happily married.
I can't believe that you're going to try to seduce Miguel.
Not try. I'm gonna do it.
have him get you pregnant, then feel so guilty that he won't be able to leave you.
You'll see, Simone. It's gonna happen. Miguel loves me.
As a friend. But he is in love with Charity. I mean, he's crazy about her, Kay.
But he would be much better off with me. Simone, he'd be much happier. If you think about it, you would see that I'm really just doing what's best for Miguel.
How unselfish of you, Kay. What a sacrifice.
Go ahead and be sarcastic. But you'll see this plan is going to work. Miguel's gonna be with me, and he will be happy. Nothing is gonna stop that from happening. Nothing.
So you want to get married?
Yeah.
We thought it all through, and we've decided we want to be together forever.
We love each other.
And we were thinking that maybe we could have a double wedding with Ethan and Teresa.
Oh, hey guys, what's up? Mom, Dad, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, Kay. It's just Charity and I have made a decision.
What kind of decision?
Well, it's really exciting, actually. Miguel and I are gonna get married.
Okay.
Have to find a way, Timmy. We have to stop Charity from marrying.
Yes, Tim can't let Miguel take his Charity away.
It has to be simple, nothing complicated, and absolutely foolproof. Maybe I could try a potion. Oh, no, wait. No, an accident. Miguel could have a terrible accident at the beach this summer. What is that bloody noise? Where's it coming from?
The closet.
Oh. Aha!
What is it?
What is it? It's only the answer, lad. My divining rod will show us where to find what we're looking for. A way to stop Charity and Miguel from getting married.
Princess?
Oh. Buckle your seatbelt, Timmy. This is going to be a bumpy ride.